And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giants Sports Talk Live. I'm back. Glenn is here. Glenn, it's Friday night.
Can't believe you're doing that. You must have watched the show.
All good.
You must have watched the show. Thursday I said, no more Marathi bands, no more, like, what are we partying for?
Friday night.
Ain't my list. It's not. Turn it up.
All right.
This is embarrassing now, Eric. Stop it. Come on.
Hey, Giants lose 7-6. They actually scored runs, guys.
I thought you were coming back till we won a game. I guess you missed this, did you?
Yeah. Again, it was a tough one. Giants had their chances in the eighth inning. You had the bases loaded with no outs. Wasn't able to score a run. Score stayed 6-6. Tampa Bay comes in there in the top of the ninth and able to score that one run, and that's all it needed, man. And the bottom of the ninth, they were starting to get something. They had a leadoff double, but that is where he stayed. Talking about Rafi Devers. Yeah, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? The pitching wasn't quite there like it has been. Look, usually when Giants score 6 runs, things are looking well. But, hey, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? It's all part of a season. It sucks. What are you going to do, right? Glenn, what are you going to do?
I'm going to dress warmer. It was cold. It was windy. Place was half empty. But you know what I saw tonight, Eric? I saw a team for a change that can play to the ballpark. This Tampa Bay, if we could call up the owners of Tampa Bay and say, look, let's just do a swap. We'll trade you everybody for everybody. Well, you can have them all. We'll just take your team because they are cut from a cloth to play in this. They've got speed. They can make contact, sort of like the Blue Jays. A lot of these American League teams there, if they find a way to hit the ball, make solid contact, we don't. I saw it from Tampa tonight. Unless you saw a different game than I did, this is a Tampa Bay team built to win this weekend at Oracle Park.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. And that is an approach that I've been saying for how long? Glenn, how long have I been coming on here saying the Giants just need to be able to make some contact, find some grass. You don't always have to try to kill it. And good things can happen. And you saw that with Tampa Bay. Look, their pitching wasn't all that great either. They just happened to score one extra run than what the Giants were, and it sucked.
But they made it happen. They made it happen, Eric. And when I say about going to the confines of Oracle Park, look at my bio tonight. Chandler who? Oh, I spelled his name right. Chandler who?
Chandler. Tell me, Glenn, who's Chandler?
Jesus. Tough crowd here.
No, on a serious note.
There. All right, Chandler who? This is a guy who gets on base, can steal. This is they get. You've heard me like a broken record for, well, since we started this show, and prior to that, I might add. And I've been calling you, Eric, saying, look, the Giants have to get them on, get them over, produce runs, bunt. Oh, Eric, what's wrong with laying a bunt down? Half the game I saw Tampa Bay. First pitch, well, they were ready to bunt every first at bat, every first pitch. And, dude, we're not doing anything right. And then take a look at our roster, Eric. Take a look at the roster. It was getting kind of boring and cold. I was flipping through my phone at the full roster tonight. Dude, there's only about 4 players left that should be here. You got, what's his name from Little House on the Prairie? Melissa's brother, Gilbert, out there in right field. He's got no business being up here.
Neither does McRae.
Neither does McRae. McRae shouldn't be in the organization, Eric. And then you get all these guys. And look, I took my run at you. It's a good thing you were watching the other night. I could have used you here the other night as a sounding board because I was talking about you. I was talking about you, Eric. Were your ears burning?
What's up?
Kaiwei Tang, he had a great outing. And I said, no way. Eric, you're not hanging your hat on this Kaiwei Tang.
Hey, you said you wanted to go watch him. You said, I wanted to go watch him.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was exactly what I predicted. He stunk.
Well, let's talk about it too. He also
and guess
have
who
very good defense behind him either.
Guess who I got to go watch tomorrow? I might just give away the ticket. Actually, the problem is nobody wants them for free. I can't give away tickets to Giants baseball.
Oh my God!
Valkyrie's won tonight. So listen, I'm getting tired. I'm really getting tired, Eric. It's terrible baseball.
Gotcha. Oh, real quick, here, let's
loaded. How about scoring a run? How about getting a fly ball? Just take a sack fly, give up an out, get a run.
And it sucked because look, bases are loaded. Bailey came up and he hit it hard, but it hit right at a guy. And then Chandler comes up, winds up grounding out. And then Ramos comes up, hits a fairly hard ball to the third baseman, but it was right to the third baseman. And next thing you know, 1, 2, 3, with the bases loaded, no run scores, and it sucked.
And then we went to the 9th inning. I stuck around late. I said, I should go home. I waited, and I had 1 foot out the door over there tonight because, again, it was cold, man. I couldn't wait. I was ready to get over here, get rolling. And then we get a leadoff double. And I'll tell you what, that was a beautiful – talk about playing this ballpark the way it should be played. The guy playing center field played that ball perfectly, almost had Devers at second.
Yeah, he did.
The guy on, nobody out, second base.
That's exactly how.
That's what it felt like. Anyway, dude, it's terrible ball.
It was bad. It was bad. Here's an update real quick, guys, for those of you who don't know. Casey Schmidt got nailed in the freaking elbow. X-rays came back negative for Casey Schmidt per Bob Melvin. Melvin called it a right forearm contusion and said it's probably going to be a couple of days for Schmidt. So now we got another guy who goes down. It was announced earlier today, of course, Matt Chapman on the IL. His hand is still bugging him. So he is on the IL, which is the smart thing because the guy wasn't doing anything really. He just wasn't doing anything. And the hand is bothering him. He's a competitor. He wants to go out there. He wants to compete. But unfortunately, that injury just was not allowing him to be who he needs to be. So they put him on the IL, which is the smart move, I think. Smart move and putting him on the IL. So there is the news. I was afraid that there was a fracture of some sort because if there was, that's the end of the season for him.
There you go, Spencer. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. This is what it's about in a baseball season, man. You just never know where the hell it's going to go.
Oh, I
Look.
knew, Eric, but nobody listened. I knew. 500 ball club, 79 wins. Hey, Glenn, do you want to change your, you can change. I said, no. 70, you know what, this 79 win team. And Eric, I think I'm going to nail it. 79 wins, I could come on the money right there. Boom.
Ooh, look at you.
I think it's going to be a 79 win season. Bang on.
It
Spot
might be.
on.
It just might be.
It just might be. And we're not going to make the playoffs.
Oh, we're not. Come on, playoffs.
And I don't want to go to the game.
Playoffs. No, there ain't no playoffs happening.
There's a baseball card show. I'm going to go to that instead tomorrow.
There you go. Where's it at?
Where's it at, B? Santa Clara.
Oh, okay, nice. It's down the road from you. Nice.
I can check out a real team like the 49ers.
Ooh, I don't know. Are they? All right, let's get this out of the way.
Now, today's Giants in review on Giant Sports Talk Live.
All right, here is the ugliness. Tampa Bay 7, San Francisco 6. Tampa Bay scores 7 runs on 10 hits. Giants 6 runs on 9 hits. The winning pitcher is Usita, who had absolutely no control. Losing pitcher was Rodriguez, our poor guy Rodriguez. Fairbanks gets the save. Here's the box score. Ramos led off, had 3 strikeouts and a hit with an RBI. Devers had a hit with 4 strikeouts, that hit being a leadoff double in the 9th, but they could not get him in. Adames had a hit today, had a big fly over there into one of the deepest parts of the yard. Nice to see him go deep, almost kind of oppo. Center, right center. So he got a hold of that one. Smith had a good game, right? Had 2 hits. Good to see him. Schmidt, not so much, had no hits. Fitzgerald wound up popping up to end the game. Jung-Hoo Lee had a hit today. Koss had 2 hits. Also 2 runs scored as well. Bailey had a hit with 2 RBIs. McRae didn't do anything. Flores didn't do anything. Gilbert didn't do anything. So there you go. 4 for 18 with runners in scoring position. That is not getting it done, dude. Woo! That stinks, man. Roop, look, I didn't expect much from Roop tonight, guys. I don't know if you guys had any expectations on Roop, but the guy is just coming back after being off for what, over a month or right around a month, somewhere around there. He goes 3 innings, gives up 5 earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. He did have the strikeout going, but he also gave up a bunch of runs. Gage went 1 inning, gave up 2 hits and an earned run. Seymour, an inning and 2/3. He actually looked good. Lucchesi came in for a clean inning. Buto came in for a clean inning. And then Rodriguez, he had a little bit of scuffle. And again, when's the last time he even threw a ball competitively in the game? I don't, a week? I think it's been a week, right? Yeah, I think it's been a week since Randy Rodriguez has even thrown a pitch in a game. So he was probably going to be a little bit on the rusty side. So, hey, it is what it is. Giants lose 7-6. Sucks, man. Honestly, to this point of the season now, Glenn, it's kind of, I just want to see what certain guys have, right? Almost like a audition for next season. What do you think?
I don't think it really matters because none of these guys are going to be. None of these guys should be here next season, Eric.
Okay.
Are you talking?
Who's got to go?
Talking about guys like Gilbert and
no, nope.
Then who are you
I'm
talking about?
There's 2 guys that need to be on the roster next year on the bench.
Who?
You got 2 good bench players, Dominic Smith and Christian Koss. I like Koss, man.
Koss might be back. Smith will be gone. Flores will be gone.
Flores will be gone. But you got to keep Smith. The guy's valuable. The guy's good. I like him.
I
like him.
Player.
Yeah, as a bench player. Yeah. I mean, I like what he's doing. The guy gives you a good at-bat. He plays a really good defense. I like what I've seen.
Eric, you realize we look at what we added. On paper, this should be a much better team. We're worse than we were last year.
I'll tell you, Glenn, I agree with you. This team should be better than, if you're looking at it on paper, it should be better. 100%. 100%. And they're underperforming. Look, whatever it may be, who knows what the hell's going on, but they should be playing better. There's no doubt about it. And I got a feeling Buster Posey is probably going to be making some moves in the offseason. There's no doubt about it.
He has to. He's going to have
right field, a starting pitcher, and you're going to may have to look at a damn catcher. That's where I kind of going.
We are a year into this show, a year and a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We're still talking about the same bullshit.
I know.
Right field, second base, first base, catcher. Dude, None of this has come to fruition yet.
No.
We're rehashing the same stuff over and over, and they haven't fixed any of it. Oh,
Well, they did. They
Gilbert.
fixed.
Gilbert's useless, dude. And I'm not buying into, well, give him more at-bats. Dude, this small little right fielder, you get rid of him. Give me some real ball players, Eric.
Well, they're probably going to give him a little bit more just to see what he has.
We got Band-Aids.
That's what we're going to do.
Band-Aids trying to stop the Hoover Dam from exploding.
Look, for all intents and purposes, 2025's playoff aspirations are not there, right? We got to see what these guys have.
About that toy.
It doesn't matter whether or not you're throwing Gilbert out there in right field anymore, right? You just want to see what the guy has, period. That's all you need to do. I got a feeling we may see Blade Tidwell come up. He had another fantastic outing for Sacramento, so we may see him come up in the near future as far as a rotational help. But yeah, there's going to have to be some work done in the offseason, no doubt about it. And look, and it may not just be solely based on just players. There may be some coaching changes, man.
Let me ask you something, Eric. Was it that important that we get rid of guys that weren't going to sign next year? Was that like a mandate, a priority? I still think that, and I know I wasn't here. I was in Chicago the week of, but watching it all unfold and now seeing what we've got, I don't understand how this team, what I said on the show the other night in your absence was, I said, why is this organization always look like a tornado has come through here and upended and blown apart everything? Why do we have to go and what happened to this Giants bullpen, one of the best in baseball? Let's just implode the ball. Let's trade this guy, and Duvall's gone. And Eric, they keep making changes that are detrimental to the health of the team. And what's it doing to the locker room? I'd like to know what it's like in that dressing room. It's falling apart. It's over. Like you said, it's over. What do we? You know what?
We don't know.
Even getting upset about it. It's over.
I tell you what. Yes, the way the performance on the field is garbage. Right? Let's just say that it's garbage. What is happening behind closed doors? We have no idea. We just don't. And I'm not going to even try to speculate because we don't know. And for us to sit here and try to say, the locker room is absolutely shit, or I should say the clubhouse. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. And I got a feeling that if there's something seriously wrong going inside that clubhouse, I got a feeling that they would address it some way, somehow. So we'll see.
It can't be good when you're losing, Eric.
Oh, no.
Eric,
no. Gotcha. No.
Let's go. Let's try to make an amendment with Major League Baseball. Could we please play the remainder of our games this year all on the road? There's no such thing as home field advantage, Eric.
No, it's bad, dude. That's the worst part of it, Glenn. Right? Can't
win at home.
Oh my God, can't win at home.
Don't blame Gilbert. You damn right you can play. The guy's terrible. And Mark brought up a good point, as he always does. Gilbert was a 26-year-old playing AAA. No, and he couldn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Again, Giants baseball. Let's go and try to shine up a turd and make it a diamond. It don't work, Eric.
You just don't know until you get him, though. That's the problem. And the reason why he's a little bit longer than a tooth because he has been fighting injury. So that happens. Fuji Simeon donates $5. What's up, Fuji? Dom Smith next season will take Flores' role as an off-the-bench pinch hitter who can play first base, backup role. If Dom agrees to such a deal. Yeah, he may want to play more. Yeah, that's a fact. Thanks, Fuji. Appreciate it, buddy. I think he's going to be part of the team next year. We'll see. Again, will he accept a bench role? We'll soon find out. Rob Iman donates $2, says, time to try Dom Smith in right field. Nothing to lose. But here's the problem, Rob. Why? You got to see what you have here in your young guys. Are the Giants really competing at this particular time? Let's talk, right, Rob? Let's talk about this. Are they really trying to go for the gusto? If you're trying to go for the gusto, I get trying to put Dom Smith out there in right field because you got to win games. Got it. But at this particular time, I think you just got to see what the young guys have. You just have to. All right. Mike Voss, here we go. Been hearing on the last 2 days that I had off. Oh, my God. all I've been hearing is stuff about Bob Melvin, and I understand it. It says time to move on from Bob Melvin and coaching staff. There needs to be some accountability, and the team is playing uninspired and sloppy baseball. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about this. The team is playing uninspired and sloppy baseball. Yes. That is correct, Mike. Accountability. How do we know there's no accountability? I cannot sit here and tell you that whether there is or there isn't accountability. If you think there isn't, okay, that's fine. I can't come on here and say that there is accountability. I'm just saying, I don't know. I just don't know. We're going to have to see what happens here in this offseason. It sucks, man. It sucks.
Here's an interesting take, Eric. We talked about the other night. They won't bring back Melvin, okay? A lot of people feel that way. They won't bring back Melvin. Mm-hmm. We had guys calling in the other night saying he should be gone now. Get rid of him before the weekend series. If you're going to play young guys, start fresh right now. Get somebody in, interim basis. If he does well, hey, you got food for thought in the offseason. All right? Now, that having been said, we had a great discussion the other night. We bantered, me in the chat, about why you would go in the middle of a dismal stretch and do that old pat him on the back. And we have full confidence in Bob Melvin. He's our manager, and we're not moving off from him. I just want to nip that in the bud. When everybody wants him gone.
Mm-hmm. What do we know, though? We just don't
understand the philosophy of coming up and backing him. It's one thing to back the guy, but back Eric. There's no way as a business owner, if you're doing the worst job you could possibly be doing for me. Mm-hmm. Oh man, Eric, he's a good fella. I got to keep him around. I'd be like, Eric, shape up or ship out?
Shape up or ship out. Yeah,
there's a military line for you.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
So, I just didn't understand the. I am second guessing him. Why the hell would Buster Posey do something like that?
I think he was trying to back his manager because they were at that particular time. This was what, July 1st, I believe. They were scuffling, right? They were scuffling. So he's sitting there and he wants to show that he has his manager's back. Did he think by saying that they were going to go on this type of run? I doubt it.
Buster Posey should learn less, keep his mouth shut. And let him manage, and if he don't do the job, then fire him.
And you know what? That is, I can't argue with that. It probably was not the best move to do. But I've also heard people were saying it's a possibility there was something in his contract where they had to pick up his option by a certain date. Maybe, I don't know. So that's why he came out and they were going to do it anyways. So he made that announcement. I don't know.
Buster Posey cannot run this like a fantasy baseball team either, Eric. It's not fantasy league because you are well aware.
Okay.
You are well aware that he says, I've gone out and signed superstars.
And let's talk about this. There's a couple. I see your guys' super chats. Just give me a minute. Maybe this season was more of a Buster Posey is seeing what he has, right? Buster Posey is seeing what he has, and then he makes more moves in this offseason. Maybe this was a tryout to a certain extent. I'll say this. I said this earlier. An audition. Maybe it was an audition. Do I want to keep Bob Melvin as a manager? Do I not? Do I want to change coaches? Do I want to change players? Who knows? And look, I'm doing is spitballing here. I have no idea, but it's tough. It's tough to watch, man. It's tough to watch. And what is going to be the solution? I don't know. What if you bring in a new manager and the team still sucks? Then what? I don't know. We're dealing with hypotheticals here. We just don't know. But I'll tell you one thing: has Bob Melvin made some horrible mistakes? Yeah, he's made some pretty bad mistakes, man. There's no doubt about it. Whether it's his lineup construction, whether it's his bullpen moves, whatever it may be, right? But I don't know, man. And again, and I will say this over and over. To a certain extent, you got to put this on the players. The players got to go out and they got to freaking compete. They got to, if they're not, then, well, maybe you got a problem with the players. And maybe you got to get some new players in here that are going to take care of business, so to speak.
Well, the fact that we cannot put together a decent ball club right now, Eric, I'm having a hard time even getting geared up for next. Dude, how long is a work stoppage going to last in this sport? I wouldn't be surprised you write off a whole season, write off the whole year. These guys want ridiculous. Seeing the WNBA yesterday, they got a contract offer. Every player gets a 4x their salary. We'll quadruple the salaries. They said, absolutely no. No.
All right, then.
And Major League Baseball, they're after the sun, the moon, and stars. And, dude, they already have. There's people curing cancer making less than some of these ball players. And you've seen, I got turf toe. Got to sit out 30 days, Eric. Got a little case of turf toe. Like, come on. What has happened what has happened, not just baseball, what has happened to sports, Eric?
That's a good question. That's something that goes beyond than just individual. I mean, that's all sports, right?
Yeah. I grew up watching the Canadian Football League, Eric, and I remember watching the games in the fall, and it got to be, you'd have snow flurries. You know what it's like watching an NFL game in December. It's cold. It's wet. These guys were out there with no teeth, half helmets. They're killing each other in they call it the trenches.
The trenches.
And now, dude, it's like the guy comes in his fur coat and his, Gucci bag. And I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Like, Gucci bag? You're carrying your purse to the football game, guy? What are you doing? And now these guys are like prima donna attitudes, Eric.
No, 100%. 100%. And that's I think that turns off a lot of people, right? You want to go to a game? You want to see a guy out there playing again?
There's a ball player. Showed up. He was the kind of guy you'd have. Picture a ball player wearing a construction hat and steel toe boots. That's the kind of ball player I want. Goes in there. He goes, I'm happy knowing that if I work hard next week, I'll get another paycheck.
Yeah.
And this is another problem, Eric. Will you tell me how many players that you can think of that have signed long-term with any team that produce? None of them. Bryce Harper isn't the player he once was.
No.
Pujols, that was got to be one of the worst contracts in history of baseball. What is Juan Soto doing this year?
When
question. Guys ink big deals, it goes down the crapper, Eric. I'm telling you. And why this San Francisco team? I'm real pissed off now. I said I wasn't going to worry about it, not care. I don't care. But look, holy cow, Eric. You got a team here. Why can the San Francisco Giants' biggest mistake is they didn't throw in the towel a few years ago and rebuild. Signing guys to 8-year contracts. Oh, sign this guy to 8 years. This guy to 6 years. This guy to 6 years. Dude, build me a young ball club again, a la like Tampa Bay, and let it grow. Water it. Watch it grow before your eyes.
When's the last time Tampa Bay's been in the playoffs?
It's got to be a few years.
Yeah. So it doesn't always work. That's what I'm trying to say. Even though you go young, doesn't always work. Look, you have to have.
Yeah, but they just went young.
You have to have.
Young. So now they're back.
And they wind up trading a bunch, and then they traded back for some too as well. But you drafting and developing is part of your strategy, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. You got to be able to draft and develop. You got to be able to trade, and you got to be able to sign free agents. Period. How many times have we sat here and said the Giants are the 5th richest team in all of baseball? Why don't they spend? And then when they do spend, we got people on here talking about we fucking shouldn't be spending money. We got to. The Giants have a shit ton of money. They can go out there and buy talent. Does it mean you got to do that for the entire 26-man roster? No. How many on the 26-man roster are getting paid big bucks? Not very many. Not very many. So you got to be able to balance it. Go out there, get a few free agents. Go out there and draft and develop. Now that's the part that takes forever. But you also got to be able to go out there and trade. And if you do all those well, you're going to have success. You are. Sometimes it may not be on the timeline that a fan wants to, because we're all in instant gratification mode where the shit's got to happen right now. Holy shit. What is it? It's August 15th. By August 20th, they better be freaking winning.
Yep.
And you can't do that. In baseball, you cannot do that. You just got to go with the flow, man. It's a marathon. And they don't and there's a reason why. That's just the type of game that baseball is. It's not over in 17 weeks. It isn't. You have to be able to withstand the ups and the downs of a baseball club. You got to stick with them, man. Stick with them both when it's in the dumps and when they're riding high. You just got to know right now they're in the middle of trying to get this team together, because Buster Posey is trying to build it in what he wants it to be. But you can't do it in 1 year. You just can't.
So you're happy with, okay, right now we got three when I use the term long-term, we're talking severely long-term contracts. You're
Correct.
Okay with that? I'm not.
I'm okay with it.
Chapman shouldn't be in a long-term deal.
Look,
Adonis shouldn't be in a long-term deal. And as far as I'm concerned, Devers, if they had an opportunity to trade Devers, I would do it in a heartbeat.
That's an absolute that's crazy talk. I'm sorry, that's crazy talk with
Why would that
Devers.
be crazy talk?
He's 28 years old.
What if they got coming in the next 5 years that makes you, Eric, we have guys in the chat, we're going to win 97 games this year. We don't have, Eric, we are arguably one of the worst teams in baseball. All of baseball. Colorado's, the White Sox, they got more in the hopper than we've got. We could be one of the worst teams in the sport.
We don't know. What do you mean by coming up at 5 years? Because Buster Posey could go and add a couple of players in the offseason, and the team would be drastically different, even if you just signed.
Dude, they did that last offseason. They're drastically different.
I understand it, and it's falling apart. Look, it's not always a guarantee. It just isn't. It just isn't. There's no guarantee. There is, even if you go out there and you get, look what's happened to the Dodgers. By the way, what happened to the Dodgers? Did they win or did they lose today?
They won today.
They won today. So now they're what? They're are they even, or are they one above? No, they're one above Padres, right?
I'm just tired of the Eric. I'm tired and you know what? I'm set in my ways. I think I know enough about baseball that when I call it, I don't change my mind. People were like, "Oh, Glenn, 79. You must remember nights, Eric, when they were coming into the chat. 79 wins, eh, Glenn? You better change that. You better." I said, "No, I'm going to stick with that. Because that's what I thought we were. I thought we were a 500 team. Now it's coming to fruition. Would I have liked them to win 100 ball games, Eric, and be a more exciting club and enjoy my hot dog and beer at the game a lot more than I am lately? Getting diarrhea is more like it.
I hear you, but that's the part of being a fan. You got to stick with them both when they're in the shitter, no pun intended, and when they're riding high. It takes time. It does. And Buster Posey will figure it out. He will.
Yes,
He'll
it takes time. It takes time.
It takes time.
So can you please, I don't think you can, but if you have some, wave that magic wand of yours, Eric, and try to preach to the choir over here in the chat that you cannot talk like we are this World Series. We got the best bullpen.
No.
We're one of the worst bullpens now. We got great hitting team. We're the worst hitting team. There's nothing good about this team, Eric. What is good? And Dan was on his show. I caught the first 2 minutes of his show. Well, there's some bright spots. I was at the game, Eric. There are no bright spots. Nothing.
I tell you what,
if you want to see the bright spot of the whole night, check out their show later on or the replay and see what Lou's wearing tonight.
What's he wearing?
Oh, it looks like he just sailed in. I mean, the YMCA, or what do you call those guys? The village people are coming into town because they must be singing the YMCA or in the Navy. He looks like he just got off the USS. We can't win a game.
Oh, really? What was he wearing? You got to tell me.
He's got the stars and stripes on. I think it's like a shirt with a fake tie, and you just got to see it. You got to see Lou. I mean, Lou's taking one for the team, I'm sure. But anyway, there's nothing good about this ball club, Eric.
There isn't. But that doesn't mean that's what it's going to be next year. Period.
Give it another.
We just don't know.
3 years. 3 years at least.
It may. It possibly can. Maybe even longer. I mean, it's just the way that it is, man.
No bright spots.
Oh, there is. There is.
What's the bright spots? Kai Wei Tang?
Look. You still have Logan Webb. You still got Robbie Ray.
That's another problem.
You still-
Webb should be out of here. God. Let's
Man,
keep
you are-
Webb.
You're
Let's
crazy.
keep Webb around and keep losing. Eric,
So who are you gonna put in Webb's spot? Kaiwei Tang?
you got to trade. You got to trade.
No, you don't trade. Why is everybody want to trade everybody when you get back, you don't even know what the hell you're getting? You want to bring back prospects that you don't even know if they're going to hit or not. You have no idea. You're trading something that you definitely know works for something that you don't know is going to work.
Logan Webb shows up every year, Eric. Every year. Every year. Pitch is pretty good. And where's the team going? Nowhere. So move on from them. Start something. That's why I said get rid of everybody. Why they're signing guys to 8-year contracts, I don't know. We should have cleaned house. Clean house from upper management to the bat boys. Get me a new, fresh, young team.
You get a fresh young team every single year. In December, you have the international draft. You have the offseason with free agents. In the summer, you have the amateur draft. In the summertime, you have the trade deadline. You're constantly improving the team every single year. A batch of fresh young guys are coming in, period. You don't have to trade away everyone when you could do it yourself by drafting and developing.
Eric, Logan Webb cannot pitch when he's 59 years old. When we finally get these young players, you're like breathing into existence.
Well, you know what? And I tell you what, if the Giants
and you know what they're going to end up doing? And I had this, everybody debated me back in the day. We didn't even know each other. But back in the Madison Bumgarner days, I kept saying, for God's sake, trade the guy, trade the guy, trade the guy while he's still worth something. And they wouldn't. Oh, and we can't trade him. And it's the same with Webb. Oh, well, we can't trade Webb. He's like, homegrown guy. He's our guy. Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
No, I couldn't do that. I could not do
You're happy having Logan Webb on the team.
Yeah, I'm okay
and
with
doing this
having
bullshit
Webb.
every day going, yeah, well, we lost again.
Well, you know what? But it's not because of Logan Webb. Here's the problem. Because if
what's Logan Webb? What's his record? Oh, I know. You don't.
I don't give a shit about wins and losses, man. I don't.
Eric,
what's his ERA?
Eric, I bet you everybody in the Giants dressing room right now is very concerned about wins and losses.
Oh, of course, I get it. But that's not on him. The team can't hit. That's the problem.
So trade him. Get me some hitters.
That's the freaking problem.
So trade him. Get me some guys who can hit. I'm sure he can land me some decent players.
You can draft them. You could sign free agents. You can trade. It's possible. You do that every single year. Hold on, I'm going to see something. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see something.
That's what I told you. That's what I told you since March. Yeah. I'd say April. The season was underway, and I said this is a 500 team.
Yeah.
Would I like to be better? Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But
where the hell
did we get this one? If so, Eric. Hold
on, let me look. I'm looking at some stats. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of super chats. I got to get
Buster fails. That will fall on Greg Johnson. No, it does. Stop that. Greg Johnson. Listen, Robbie. Greg Johnson has dished. He opened the purse strings, Eric. He opened the purse string. But this is Buster Posey. Greg Johnson isn't wheeling and dealing and running the show over there. Buster Posey is the man in the hot seat. It's not on Greg Johnson. It's on Buster Posey.
And nothing's going to happen to Buster Posey. All right, hold on. There's a whole bunch in here I got to do.
That's another problem, Eric. Another issue I talked about the other night is when you start hiring guys, that's like saying, yeah, Eric, I need to hire a new manager, so I'll hire my brother-in-law. Makes it a little difficult to make a move to get him out of there.
Yeah, I hear you. Rob Iman donates $6. Time to relocate the Giants' home games to the Oakland Coliseum until they win a home game.
That's what I said earlier. We have no home field. No home field advantage.
Hypeflix. Again, they're doing this weird shit here. Donates $2. Bob's no more of a no school guy than is more of a no school guy than an old school guy. I get it. I understand. Yeah, look, he hasn't done himself any favors. He hasn't. Fuji Simeon donated $5. Not saying this will happen, but people mentioned Skip Schumacher as a new manager if Melvin is gone. Not sure if Skip would leave the advisor role with the Rangers. Who knows?
Eric, you could do a better job, but you better trade West.
And Rob, I think you just talked about this one, right? Yeah, you just talked about this one, so we hit them all.
Yeah, we were falling behind. I just want to squeeze them.
Yeah, we got to get them all, man. Holy crap! But
we keep the lights on, Eric. Without our sponsors, without those guys, they help us out, keep us on the air.
It. Absolutely, man. Absolutely appreciate you guys. You guys don't have to do that, and
See, I don't understand when guys come in. See, they're taking their shots. Who watches the WNBA? No offense. They're sold out this year and next year. By the way, I don't see sellouts at Oracle Park.
Yeah, I hear you.
They're actually in a playoff spot as of today. They won by, I think, 31 points tonight? Oh, they annihilated in a road win. They're in a playoff position, Eric.
Are they?
Hey, basket base. They're in 6th place. Yeah, they're in 6th place. That's good. So, Eric, Giants holding down a playoff spot?
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe you meant to word that. Who watches Giants baseball?
I do.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna. I wish you could come down. You could have my tickets tomorrow. I'm not going tomorrow.
Not going, huh?
No.
All right.
Robbie Dizzle wants to go with me on Sunday. I might do that one, but I'm going to go see Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Diana Ross, is she touring? Really?
Yeah, Diana Ross is playing early Sunday afternoon. Then I got a Valkyrie game Sunday night.
Nice. Right on, man.
So
right
I think
on.
I'm going to pack it in for the rest of the weekend.
Let's get this out of the way.
Time for the daily
Eldridge Watch.
He ain't coming up. Final 4-2 for Sacramento loses. Eldridge 0 for 3. Had one strikeout, batting .229 down in Sacramento. That's who is doing something. Meckler's doing something. He went 3 for 5, batting .272. Matos went 2 for 5, batting .246. Luciano 0-4 with 2 strikeouts, batting .218. Bring up Luciano. Oh my God, the guy hit so many home runs. He's got to come up. 0 for 4, batting .218. Wisely 2 for 4, batting .234. Jesus Rodriguez, the guy they picked up from the Camilo Doval trade, went 3 for 4. He's batting .275. Huff 0-4 with 3 strikeouts. Gavello 0-4. Basabi 0-4. So there you go. Oh, here's the guy that we're going to look at. Blade Tidwell, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. We may see him up here, Glenn. Again, keep an eye on young Blade Tidwell. Might see him up here in the big leagues before too long.
I see my old buddy San Jose's back. You don't trade your one good pitcher for a bunch of kids who can't even make it through 4 or 5 innings. Are you okay with losing for the next decade with unproven kids who may not even pan out? Sorry, Glenn, no go. San Jose, what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? You are okay with losing for the next decade. We basically are losing. We've lost for a decade, Eric. We've lost, yeah, it's great. You got Logan Webb. We're not winning with Logan Webb, Eric. That is my case. San Jose says, are you okay with not winning and getting rid of Webb? I'd like to win, so maybe we should get rid of him. That's my beef.
Okay.
I blow it up. I said that in the offseason. Remember one night, just one night. It was one night only. I said, Eric, I think it was a Thursday night in December. Because I always
Thursday night.
I always look at the top corner of my MacBook here and I see the date. Yeah, I do. I think it was a Thursday night in December. And I said to you, Eric, blow the goddamn thing up, Eric. Blow it up.
Blow it up, huh?
And you said, no, God, no. We got Thomas now. We got, oh my God. And then we got Devers. Oh, and we're losing more than we won. They're adding these. You know what, Eric?
True.
They're adding. You know what, Eric? They're going old. They're going old long-term contracts. They're going to be stale. These players will be stale in a couple of years.
It could. That happens with anybody. Happens with anybody. That's what baseball is, man. Anytime you're going to pay for talent, when you pay for talent, the end of the contract is going to be bad. It just is.
What about the start of the contract?
But here's the thing: if we didn't spend the money, then everyone would be complaining that the Giants are cheap. Right? Right?
I
Oh
would
my God!
rather-
Why are the
listen.
Giants? They're the fifth richest team. Why aren't they spending any money? That would happen. You know what's going to happen. So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. That's the thing with baseball. Nothing is guaranteed with baseball. Now, there's guys who have a history, Dave. There's guys, and I say this all the time, that have a back of their baseball card. And there's some years where they're at their baseball card. There's some years they may be above, and some years they may be below. Again, it's the beauty of the game. You just don't know. You got to take each season as it's given to you, and then see what happens.
Well, if I may, and I watch them quite a bit because I've started to garner a bit of a love for them. I don't know how many games you've watched Tampa Bay this year. I get a hell of a lot more entertainment watching Tampa Bay games than I do the Giants.
That's fair.
I think Tampa
get
Bay
it.
does it right. Go young. And
I
if
get
the
it.
Giants, you're talking about, oh, yeah, but, they don't spend the money and they end up Well, the Giants have money. Then build a team. Pay them more. Keep them. Get me good players that way. Build it. It's about youth. Young player. You got to develop, Eric. You got to develop. Build a team. Houston Astros. I can remember watching Oakland A games over at the Coliseum against Houston. And, oh, my God, 14-1 in the fifth inning. Houston sucked before they went on a roll winning the World Series and cheating along the way, maybe. And you have to let it simmer, Eric. You have to build. You got it. You ever plant a seed? You watch it grow, Eric. You ever have kids? You watch them grow.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
a fine wine. It gets better with age.
If that's the case, how come not every team? Because every team drafts, every team develops. Why aren't all these guys showing?
Because teams do what the Giants do. Let's go out and spend money on a guy who's batting .210, and maybe he'll turn it around. Let's get Adames for the next decade, and Devers will take on that contract for a decade. And dude, they're eating up all. I am dead set against it, especially in hockey. Now in baseball, I'm tired of. Don't go out and get me all the guys who were. Get me the guys who are gonna be.
That's fair. Okay, well, that's what every team does in baseball.
Chandler Simpson, teams. He's a gonna be.
Okay. Now let's talk about the Pittsburgh Pirates. Every year they draft and they develop. Where's all their guys?
Hold that thought, because the guy who's gonna be right now is Jay.
What's up, Jay? $25. Thank you, Jay. Look at this. This guy's always dropping the big bucks, man. I think there will be a change in the clubhouse culture. Yep. And the team play once Melvin is replaced. The entire team is lost. The glaring stat nobody mentions is only 20% shutdown inning after their initial scoring. 2 out of 10 times. Ooh, that's bad. Talking about shutdown innings. Yeah, that's not good. Not good.
Let me ask you, Jay. Eric. I'm in a pissy mood tonight. So if they get rid of Melvin and it's all Melvin's fault, well, isn't that why Melvin was brought in? The last manager was the issue.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Right, there you go.
Why can no one do what I'm doing?
Okay.
This team sucks. Has got to do we got to do some serious soul searching with this roster. And that's it.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Can't keep blaming the managers.
Oh, to it.
And to a degree, it's what you've been saying. They don't go out there and bunt. They don't go and pitch a couple innings.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. Did the Giants have a problem hitting when Gabe Kapler was the manager and Farhan was the president of baseball operations?
Not to this degree.
Hold on. But did they have problems hitting? There was an issue, right?
Not to this degree.
Right? They had issues hitting. And they had totally different hitting coaches. Now you got Bob Melvin with different hitting coaches and a different president of baseball operations, and they still can't hit. So what's going on? Interesting, right? Interesting. Again, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't have an answer. I just think it's a little weird.
I still say you got to, even though, what did you say Eldridge was tonight? 0 for what? 3, 0 for 4?
0 for, I think it was 3. Hold on.
Yeah, I was flipping back
and
forth on my phone at the game I didn't have a great, I was losing my feed. I've got the MILB.
Abysmal.
He was pinch hit. They pinch hit for him in his last at bat.
Yikes. That's
He
not
was
good.
lifted for a pinch hitter. So,
Interesting.
but I still think he's going to be.
Yeah, come on. I'm telling you, he could be something, but we just going to have to see what's going to happen. Going to have to see what happens here.
Senior says, I might want to keep my ticket. You might want to go. See now, Eric, he was pinch hit for. Now,
here we go.
they took him.
Oh,
they
shit.
him the game, Eric.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you what, Senior. You drive down, you can have my tickets in the upper balcony because I ain't going tomorrow. I'm going to the card show.
Where are they at? Round Rock? Oh, so they're in Texas. Is he going to catch a red eye? Is there catch a red eye? Anyone in an airport near? And where's Round Rock near? Oh shit!
And you always come in with those fancy videos, and one of the great ones you did. We don't see it as often. You had that nice little intro. Are you being entertained?
Oh yeah, that one's fun.
This is the most least entertaining team in baseball, Eric. Who excites you on this roster? Is there a player? Maybe there is. For me, there's not. Is there a player you go, oh, I love watching him play?
Yeah, Devers.
There's no one on this team I
like Devers.
I have to go. I have to buy his jersey, and I have to be at the game for every one of it. Oh, quiet. He's coming to the plate. There's nobody on the team that does that for me.
I like watching Devers at bats. I like watching Devers at bats. I do.
I don't.
In the beginning of the year,
he doubled tonight, Eric. First at bat, strikeout. Second at bat, strikeout. Third at bat, strikeout. We were all laughing at him. I was like, "This is crazy."
It's one game.
It's every game. How many
game.
strikeouts did we have tonight as a team, Eric?
I think 10.
See, double digits every freaking game. The other night we had 11 and 15 the night before. Dude, I said, just because Eric has dipped away, it didn't cut down the strikeouts. I was hoping. Fingers were crossed. How was your day off, by the way? You had a couple of days. 3 days off.
Nice.
How was it?
Yo, man. The first day was I just took a day. Second day, I had a nice time in the outfield. That was a good time, man. Got invited to go to an event at Yountville. A lot of fun. And but yeah, it was good times. And then yesterday was a day off. So I was like, hey, look at that. Shit, 3 days off. Recharge the batteries a little bit.
Then you come back to this.
It started off well. I was like, hey, they're scoring some runs. How about that? Because look, that's something that we haven't seen for quite a while. A lot of run scoring. Look, the Giants scored, what was it, 5 runs in 5 games? Something like that. And today they scored 6. Uh-oh, I see it. Let me go warm up my coffee. I see it.
You know what, Eric?
Let me go warm up my coffee.
Wait a second. Somebody made a comment before about Posey as a manager wouldn't put up with the, Roma. When you were away, did we have fun with it? I didn't know if I could run the video, and I wanted to put it in like super, super fast speed, so it would go boop, boop, boop. Did you see his 17-foot throw the other day?
Yeah, the scud. That was pretty bad.
I tell you,
bad.
Yeah, but it's everything about this team. The only thing that's good about this team and Giant Sports, well, it doesn't. When the team sucks, dude, it reflects on us. Giant Sports Talk Live becomes what? Giant Shit Show Live.
Hey, look at that.
The only positive that comes out of this day after day after day after day after day, Eric, is the freaking sponsors of the show.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, Signatures for Soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com, for the best credit card choice for you. Visit BetterCreditCards.com, covering the San Francisco Giants nightly. Online, we are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
Oh, I hear Michelle and Eric. They're coming. They're coming soon. Here we go. Eric, we're live. All right. Eric's still warming up the coffee. You know the one thing I want to see more of? I know I say this a lot in the shows, guys.
Oh my God!
guys, I don't know about you guys. Every time we see that video, I go, why can't that be us? Why can't it be? That guy has more upswing than Jung Hoo Lee ever had. Yeah, I'm serious.
I'm back.
Right? Oh, yeah, we were listening. I said, guys, I could hear you and Michelle in the background. I said, Eric, got to turn the microphone off. I didn't know how to turn your mic off.
It's all good.
He said, you know what gets me really excited, Eric? I'll do it again. You know what gets me excited, Eric?
Oh my God!
Nice.
He got more backspin on that hit than Jung Hoo. Jung Hoo can't hit. And I said he was going to bat 324, Eric. Or 326, 325, somewhere around there.
If he bats 260, 270 at the end of the year,
we'll be lucky.
Okay. I'll be okay.
Yeah, well, you better pump him up. Light a fire under my ass. Blow a fart. And everything explodes. And I'm going to be so happy and things are just going to blow up all around us. Well, there you go.
There you go. All right, let's do this.
He's got a lot of these guys have to have a fire lit underneath them right now, Eric. Some guys should be fighting. If you're Ramos, you got to be wondering, am I going to have a job out here in left field next year?
May not.
Dude, you cannot continue. You cannot continue to show up the ballpark and go, yeah, well, I'm the left fielder. I mean, he doesn't have a lifetime contract.
True. Maybe he gets traded. It's possible.
Throw him in the web deal. That's good.
All right, you want to take the first one or second one?
I've been leading them off. I had to do double dose the other night. You take these.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Nostradamus, SFG prophecies. The wheel shall turn at the rightmost post. Bases bare, unproven in their chore. None shall claim the mantle through season's breath, till winter's hush cast them forth the door. Beneath the chill of Friday's.
Oh, you're going to do that one?
Oh, go. By all means.
No. You were absent a couple of days. I know. Hey, by all means, go ahead.
Beneath the chill of Friday's fading light, a devil named Ray brings chaos wrapped with hope. As time runs thin, both hearts and hands lose grasp the thinning rope. Right on. Love it. Love it.
Hearts and hands are losing grasp.
I'm having chest pain.
Yeah, well, got to turn that baby up. Hold on.
I'm having chest pain.
There it is. There it is.
Both hearts and hands lose grasp.
I'm having chest pain.
Speaking of that, can you get me my my heart pills? I've been a little wound up tonight. I'm sweating.
Uh-oh. Get your heart pills.
Yeah,
all right, here we go.
Pills usually before the show.
Fuji with another $5. Good Lord, man. Wherever you work, are you hiring? Eric, I told Glenn in order to right the ship, he must fulfill his promise to the big guy upstairs.
The big guy.
And he needs to attend a Valkyrie game with Chardall.
Speaking of Chardall, I told you the card show tomorrow, Eric. The sports card event.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be in his neck of the...
It's right next door to Six Flags.
There you go, man. You go visit him. There, Chardall, you out there?
If I can hold out, I saw on the news today, it's gone in 2 years. If I can hold out for 2 years, Eric, I don't have to go. See, right now, guys, some guys in here think I got to go to a Valkyrie game with them. I got to go to Six Flags too. I'm 0 for 2 with this guy. You remember that?
Hey,
I'm on the hook for a day at the.
Go ride a carousel, Go ride the carousel.
Riding the teacups. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
You bastard.
I'm blaming you. You must have had something to do with that, Eric. I'm telling you.
Bastard.
All right, what the hell we got on here, man?
Anyway, I'm about done. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I'm about done.
You're all fresh. You get the
I'm
you
good.
recharge the battery. You're good to go for another 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Man, we've already gone an hour. JK says my good friend is the number one prospect in Washington State, a pitcher. I thought he's 16. I'm 41. His slider hitting is tough. He's 6'5", 225 at 16. At 16. What in the hell? How are you 6'5" at 6? Good God, man. What the hell is that? That's crazy, man.
Thanks, Vince.
Appreciate that, Vince. Hey, look, this is the beauty of baseball. Even though the beauty may be bad, it's part of it, man. It comes with the territory. Look, even the Dodgers aren't exactly playing on, or should say, running on all 8 cylinders. They're having their troubles. Even the good teams have bad stretches. Right now, the Giants are in a bad way. I'm pretty confident they come out of it somewhere. Maybe not this year, but they're going to come out of it.
Not a hope.
Fuji, $5.
Speaking of the guy the big guy upstairs, not a hope in hell. Not a hope in hell.
He will accept Glenn and Chardon in a 2-seat kayak in McCovey Cove during the Giants game, chatting with McCovey Cove Dave.
Oh, even Bernice went, ooh. Oh.
There you go.
No.
Dude, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Anyways, actually, Chardon came on the show the other night. He was on his best behavior.
Was he?
Dude, be still
good on him.
I couldn't believe it.
Good on him. Oh, by the way, did you see the footage of the the Thunderbirds flying over?
Are go.
Did you see them fly over Wrigley Field today?
No.
Scared the living shit. Dude, this is hilarious.
Thunderbirds are go.
This was hilarious. There's a couple of tweets actually out there. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, I did.
It's freaking awesome, man. Oh my God, dude. Good stuff. Where the hell is here we are. Here we are. Let me pause it and then turn it up. It's pretty damn loud. It's good stuff. Let's do this. Anyway, so they're having the Air and Sea show over in Chicago. So it's an air show / boat show going on. Well, during their act, the performance will take them over the city of Chicago. Listen.
Give us some volume on this. Holy crap, he was there and gone.
Yep. Here, one more time.
I saw people in the crowd ducking.
Yes, they did.
Look at the little guy right there. About 4 rows just went whoa.
I love it. Look at the players. Look at them. Oh, they're all shitting their drawers, man.
Look at the face. Did you see the face on Turner?
Yeah. Oh my God.
It was scary, Boo. It was very scary.
Love it.
All the fighter jets. They were all the fight. You don't have to worry about that. That was today, right, Eric?
Sneak attack, baby.
That was today, right?
That was today.
Didn't matter.
Love
All
it.
the fighter jets
I
were in
love it,
Alaska.
dude.
Didn't matter.
I love it. I freaking love it, dude. Especially when you're not expecting it. Especially when you're not. That's the best time, man. Good stuff. Oh my gosh. But anyways, let's go back to this. What I was trying to say in baseball. It's because there's no other sport where you follow it for 6 damn months, right? 6 months every single day. Yeah, don't get me wrong, other sports are long, but it's not the every single day grind. And you're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs. And look, everyone can make their season what they want it to be, right? That's just everyone takes in a season in their own way. And that's fine. If you want to come in here and absolutely bury them, I get it. I understand it, man. When they're playing bad, I get it. And there's other people that have a little bit more optimism and say, hey, well, maybe there's something here. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I fall into that kind of,
for example.
Why not? Look, it's baseball though, right?
It's baseball.
Come on. We're still able to watch baseball. In the bigger scheme, right? In the bigger scheme of things, we're able to hear and we're able to converse and talk about baseball. Glenn, if it wasn't for this game of baseball, would me and you have ever met? No. Right? There's people in the chat that I've met, that I've gone to games with, that we have nightly interactions with. If it wasn't for the game of baseball, this relationship would not be here.
I don't know if you and you never know.
Right?
Well, the game of baseball, yeah.
The game of baseball has brought all of us together.
We might have went to the veterinary clinic and just passed.
You might. Exactly.
Passed in the night.
Two ships passing in the night. But that's right. But that's the beauty of baseball. And what I love about the game is it brings all these people who would probably never, in certain instances, you may never associate with these type of people ever in your life for whatever reason. But baseball brings everyone together and we could talk about baseball. Now, the beauty of it too is we can argue about it. No one's going to lose their life. No one's going to lose money. No one's going to
Speaking of that,
lose
I
property.
didn't tell them. So I go outside yesterday, saw my first dead body in San Francisco.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, the homeless guy died.
That's
So they wrapped him up in a white sheet, tied both ends with a blue string, hauled him away.
Yeah, what a shame.
Dude, I'm not used to that.
Yeah, I've seen my share.
I'm like, what's with the yellow tape?
Yeah, it's not good.
And then you had all the, you know what? You're in you're in downtown San Francisco, where I'm at, when all the tourists have got like their camcorders. They're filming,
filming everything, right?
They're filming it, dude. You can't even die now without people got a video. You got to have that in video.
Oh, dude, I got pissed off. I was commenting on Twitter. There was a fire on an airplane, right? And people are going down the slide, right? And they're a lot of them were freaking eating it because they get to the bottom of the slide and it kind of launches you. And if you don't have your feet about you, you're going to freaking eat concrete.
Yeah.
Well, there's a guy with a phone filming these guys coming down the slide rather than putting the motherfucker down and helping those people at the end of the slide. It's like, are you serious? How about you drop the phone or put it in your pocket and help those people as they're coming down the slide? My God, you're getting off an airplane that's on fire.
Dude, it happens to all of us.
My God.
My daughter bought a cheap candle set at the dollar store one time. Shout out to the dollar store. Like the tray, like a long glass tray. You put the little, what do you call those?
The teacups.
Candle lights? Mini
tea lights. Tea lights.
Tea tree light, whatever they're called. Tea lights. So it was after midnight. She's in her bedroom. I hear, just that pink. I said, oh, that didn't sound right. She's like, when the coffee table's lit up, Eric. The heat, such poor quality, right?
Wow.
The glass just shattered, and all the liquid went on the, the whatever, the beeswax, whatever. So my table's on fire. So what do? The first thing is, it's not to go, Kiara. It's like, Kiara! I'm screaming. I'm like, I'm freaking. And she's like, holy sh.
Filming it.
And here I am smashing because I'm on the 9th floor, the legs on the coffee table. I'm big, long coffee table, and I'm trying to jam it out the patio door, smashing the legs off it while the stuff is dripping all over the carpet. And I'm like, I hope you got good footage. Don't laugh, dude. It's kind of funny now. It wasn't then. Holy cow.
Question is, was anyone losing their sight at that time? Did you tell Laura? Did you go tell Laura to go get the damn mop because you're pissed off because she wouldn't shut the hell up? You know where I'm going with that. Come on, little house. Come on. Remember? Lantern, bell.
But like Charles said, no harm.
Fuji Simeon, another $5. Without the game of baseball, Eric and Glenn would not have Shard Hall in their lives. Shard Hall makes GSTL lively and entertaining. If that's the case, then what the hell am I doing on here, Fuji?
Plus, you can learn a valuable lesson, Eric, by watching that show. You do not study for your test in the barn with the
lantern. Never. Not with a lantern, especially if it's kerosene.
Yeah, especially when Pa's out of town. Oh, Mom was not happy.
Not happy.
And poor Mary, she burned the book. She was trying to win the prize to get the book. I'm like, Jesus.
And when I'm trying to figure out, and I never could figure this out, why would you punish a kid for wanting to take a test?
I don't know. The kid should be
A little weird.
He should be smarter than taking the lantern out. You know what? Eric, there's kind of a trend. You notice every time there was a barn fire, there's a lantern involved. I'm just saying. Just saying, Eric. Well, speak up, young man. Well, there's something I might not have told you. What is it? Well, I went out and it was windy and I hung the lantern up.
And the wind might have blown it over.
The wind might have blown it over. See, Judge? That's the way it must have been. I'm telling you, that's the way it must have been.
Good old Larrabee.
Larrabee. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. All right, let's see. Isabel wants to know, are you in Southern California? No.
No, I'm in North. Dude, I'm a NorCal guy.
Yes, you are.
They were shitting on Dan today on his show.
They were.
Ooh, they're cranky over there. He's a SoCal guy.
Who?
Dan? Yeah. They said you're a
Come on.
SoCal guy. Plus, he's going to the San Diego Padres game next week, I think, that I was going to go to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they are.
I changed my mind. I'm not going now.
We're going to have to meet up, by the way, because we're going to be there for a game on the 26th, a week from Monday. We're going to be down there for a game. So we'll have to meet up.
I'm out of town, aren't I?
Are you shitting me?
Oh, I'm here.
Hey, all right. Let's do it.
You and Michelle coming over?
No, me, Ibrahim, Dan, Lou. We're all going to be there, man.
Is there a Valkyrie game? I might be able to get out of it. I'll let you know, Eric.
Yeah, we'll meet up, man. That'll be fun.
I'll let you know if I can make it. I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
Might go to the Valkyrie game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tell Dan you've decided to go to the Valkyrie game with Glenn and see what he says.
Hey, matter of fact, there's Dan right there. If you're going to fall, at least do it right. Let's get the top draft. You can't get the top draft pick anymore. You can't do it, right, Dan? It's all lottery now. There's no guarantee.
Well, you get probably top 5.
Not even that.
So I guess
I'm
Dan
trying to
must be just coming on because he didn't even have any influence over my discussion earlier. Trade Webb. Get rid of Webb.
I'm trying to remember. Washington Nationals, where were they on the worst? Because they wound up getting the first pick in the lottery, right? But I can't remember where they finished last year. I know it's down pretty bad. But everyone thought it was going to be the White Sox or somebody else. Remember, White Sox lost over 100 games, and I think they got like what did they get? Wasn't it like the 5th pick? It wasn't even, I don't think it was even in the top 3. I have to, hold on, let me see.
It's the way it's got to be done, though. Just the way of the...
It's the lottery. That's the problem. You can't tank in baseball anymore.
Eric is in Lodi area.
Yeah.
Jay is in Santa Cruz. Glenn is in the city. I'm at Oracle. That's where I am. Actually, I believe. Remember the time you found me in Cape Breton? You said, "Remember, I freaked out." I go, "That's my freaking house."
Yeah.
Have you ever shown my place here in the Bay?
The White Sox lost. Hold on. The White Sox lost over 100 games, and they had the 10th pick last year. The 10th pick. So tanking doesn't mean nothing. Here, I'll show you what we got here.
You shouldn't, Eric. You know what? If you're a legitimate organization, tanking shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. You play to win. You play.
You play to win. You're supposed to play to win. Yes. See, there you go. Nationals had the first, then the Angels, then the Mariners, Colorado Rockies, St. Louis Cardinals, Pittsburgh Pirates, Miami Marlins, Toronto Blue Jays, Cincinnati Reds, and the Chicago White Sox. Wind up getting.
I believe you and I did a little test on the show back in the offseason. Did we not run?
Yeah, we kept doing that. Remember?
We only had the number 1 pick once.
Yeah, right.
And we gave up at about 50 spins. I go, that's it.
If the Chicago White Sox suck as bad as how many games did they lose last year? How many games? 100 and something, right?
You should be saying how many games.
Didn't they lose like 120 or something like that?
Yeah.
How can you lose that many games and tell me that their odds are improved? Because it hasn't.
So that sucks. Yeah, but dude,
That
it
sucks.
defeats.
They lost 121 games, and they got the 10th pick last year. I should say they did the lottery in the winter, but then for this draft they got the 10th pick. That's horrible. That's horrible. It just doesn't work. For baseball, it just doesn't work anymore. Look, back in the days with the Houston Astros and all those guys, yeah, okay, it worked. For the Baltimore Orioles, it worked. It doesn't work like that no more. Kaka.
Hey, Isabel. I see Isabel's waving now. Sometimes I turn off the chat on my screen here. I get tired of the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Kyle says 83 wins. I'm sticking with it.
Gotcha.
I said 79. I am not changing. Dan says he's going to tank in the fantasy league. He wants number 1 pick next year. Dan is going down like me lately, a Led Zeppelin. Somebody's going to catch Danny in the standings. Dan should be kissing my feet for not making the deal. I was close to making a deal with another guy, but I didn't know if it was on the up and up. It was, if you trade me these guys for these guys, I could catch Dan. What good does that do to me? What does that do for me? So, yeah, I'm just going to ride it out. Had a good night tonight, though. I love watching. I'm telling you, Eric, I love watching Chandler. I love watching Tampa Bay in general.
You know he is. You know what Chandler Simpson reminds me of? A throwback.
He reminds me of Ricky Henderson.
Or you could even go back to the St. Louis Cardinals of the 80s. That's kind of how he was, right? He's a speedster. He just makes contact, gets on base, wreaks havoc on the bases. The guy's good. I like him. Good kid.
Yep. Yep. They kept moving in at third base. Did you see that? You probably couldn't see it on TV.
You can't see it on TV.
When he comes in, Koss would come 8 feet in on the grass. Because if he punts on the third base, it's a base hit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that guy, dude, could you see his speed by watching the game tonight? Did you see? Dude, he can.
Dude, he laid out that grounded to second base. Remember when Adames?
Oh yeah.
He almost beat that out, man. Holy crap!
It went to the replay, I believe, didn't it?
It did, and it got overturned. Senior saying because of the
that's the kind of player I want to go watch, Eric. I want to be entertained. He entertains.
I hear you. Let's see. Current CBA revenue sharing pay order, like the White Sox, are prohibited from security and law. Okay, gotcha. They weren't tanking. No one's tanking though. Who tanks really? There's teams out there that just don't care about winning. But I don't think there's any guys. There's cheap teams out there, right? There's cheap teams. I should say cheap teams. Period.
Simpson is the fastest player in the league, hands down.
Oh, dude, that guy is freaking fast. That guy's fast.
He's going to steal 100 bases.
He's fast, dude.
Wait till next year. Full season, he steals 100 bases. Oh,
about that time.
I heard the little crap. You got it all coordinated. It's midnight.
Yeah, how about that?
All right, I'm out of here.
Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, we're running late. All right, guys, we'll be back here tomorrow night, right?
8 o'clock.
8 or 8:30. 8:30, somewhere around there.
What? No, it's an afternoon game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So somewhere around there. We'll go somewhere around there. Just look for us. Just make sure your notifications are on.
Look for us the exact same time that we were on when Eric wasn't here.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Eric likes to I have to get you. You're like in the backyard. You're in a hammock. You got to go. Come on, Eric. It's time to do the show. Yeah, okay. Let me.
No, I wait until the game's over so I can because when I do the StreamYard, I like to put in pertinent information rather than just throwing it out there. So it takes a little time to put all that stuff up.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow night. See you guys.
Let's do it. All right. See you guys. Woo! Woo!
been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.